Hey guys, we are back with another episode of Wave Breakdowns. This one is a pretty fun one from the Code Red Swell last summer. It was a pretty solid size swell. It wasn't the biggest of swells, but it was definitely very fun and provided a lot of us with some really good waves. Kind of had that good mixture of early season and late season, having it been right in July, so a lot of good waves from the cider and a lot of good waves from the peak, which is my favorite personally. But this one was a really small insider. I was literally paddling back out and I just stroked into a little side wave that was pushing kind of all the way down the beach. It's a little bit further from where the peak usually breaks on the sets. And when I paddled into it, you actually can't see me in the first few frames. That's actually Lincoln Presley paddling in on the peak part of the wave. But as we get further down the clip, you can see that he pulls off, and then there I pop. Woo! Hello, sorry Lincoln. So I kind of came in hot. That cider had a lot of push behind it, so it was easy to get to that next section. And as I was in that next section, basically where the peak of the wave is at, I saw there was basically a whole nother, not side wave, but a really good projectable ramp coming at me. And so I just kind of kept full speed ahead. And when you do inverses, you don't really like have a plan to do an inverse. I'm always saying like, oh, I would like to do an inverse, but they usually kind of just happen. So as you can see, I'm heading up at this section, and it kind of like pops up like there was some backwash coming into it, which plays in your favor majority of the time. So I got a little bit of boost from that, and once I hit that actual section, just thinking to do like just a lofty invert that would kind of project me to the flats, but when you get that extra backwash boost, it sometimes flings you, so you would land parallel to the beach. And when you feel that happening, you can actually bring your legs back in, and it'll send you into that air reverse rotation after you do the invert. So right here, I'm full invert mode, like thinking I'm just gonna come down and ride out of it and pull out. But as you see, I've felt that little boost, and right here, I was already backwards. Like I'm basically facing back towards the lineup. So that's when you feel that rotation, you can change your mindset and just kind of bring your legs in. To me, I think these are some of the hardest moves to land, because it's like so much happens at once, and to catch a rail is super easy. So I landed in a really good spot, kind of on a cloud, and that section that was coming from the north part of the beach, the right side of the screen, helped push me around. And from there I just held on and pushed through, because usually the like to complete a maneuver fully at Wedge is pretty hard. There's like so much whitewash and backwash and sidewash, basically everything kind of just all combining into one location. Once you do your maneuvers, usually you have to hold on pretty tight and just kind of like wiggle your way through to the front. I think these moves are really fun to do. They're just really hard to find a good section to do them on. So a lot of the times you'll see us trying to go out for an invert, but you won't have that like whip rotation as an air reverse would. So there's only like certain times you can do them. But yeah, luckily this one, all the stars aligned, and it gave me the opportunity to complete an inverse, which is a very rare and fun trick. And personally, I've only landed a couple of these. I want to say like 5 or 6. So to fully complete one all the way to the sand feels really good. And yeah, they're fun to watch and fun to do. I definitely recommend trying when you get the opportunity. So yeah, see you next time.